Get up! Get up! Welcome back to Matt the Groundhopper channel. Now, 2 weeks ago I was at an ice hockey game in Prague, just under 18,000 at the arena in the O2. Last week I was very packed out at Stamford Bridge watching Chelsea beat Morecambe in the FA Cup. But the biggest request I get on the channel is people say to me in the comments section, please visit more non-league grounds and more obscure grounds that people don't tend to cover in other vlogs and you don't really see on TV that much. And for me it's a win-win because I absolutely love coming to non-league grounds, and what is quite rapidly becoming my favourite divisions in the whole of the pyramid are the National League North and the National League South divisions. Now today another club in the South division. On screen now is the other clubs I've done. I'm probably on about, I don't know, 13 or 14 now, which you can see on the screen. And where am I today? Well, I'm at Chesham United. And the plan is I pick a game or a club or a ground I want to visit. I think to myself, how do I get there? Quick look on the internet, and yeah, Chesham United. It's in Buckinghamshire, obviously just north of London, but you can get to it via the Underground, and it's the very last stop on the Metropolitan line out of central London. So it's quite a long old trek up here. It takes about 40 minutes on the train from central London, but it's very convenient, very easy. And I'm here, and I'm not far from the ground. I found this little sort of park, a little stream and a pond. So yes, I'm going to have a wander around outside the ground, but they're playing Maidstone United today, and so Maidstone always travel in big numbers for the away games. Did think about wearing my Gills hat today, but that wouldn't be right at a Maidstone game. Wearing a Gills hat, probably get a clump from someone, so don't have that on me today. But look at this, look. Nice little stream. Chesham. So, Chesham United versus Maidstone, National League South. It's about an hour to kick off, so I want to get myself in. It's quite cold today. Get myself something hot to drink and something to eat, and I'll see you outside the ground. Well, I'm here outside. Do you know, I'm quickly running out of grounds, new grounds to visit in the southeast, because I'm sort of picking up all the low-hanging fruit, and you know, there isn't many more grounds to do really for the channel. So I'm having to travel sort of further afield. But here I am now. I'm just going to venture in a couple of minutes. But as I say earlier on, they're playing Maidstone United at home, and I did predict Maidstone winning the league at the beginning of the season. They had a horrendous start to the season, so it looked like my prediction was way off mark, but they've come good. And them and Torquay, obviously the front runners. The cream always rises to the top, as they say, and looks like they're going to be challenging for promotion. But yeah, so I should have put some money on it. I didn't put any money on it, so I should have put like a cheeky bet. When they were like languishing in the bottom third of the division, around about September time, I should have put some money on it. But there we go. So enough of me rambling. There we go. That's the ground behind me there, and I'm going to have a little venture in. So have a look round and give some stats on the ground when I'm inside. Well, I'm in the ground. Before I talk about the ground, I've just had a steak pie and a cup of tea for £5, and the steak pie was spot on. It felt like a kind of pie you buy from a bakery. had a very sort of homemade feel about it. And I've said before, generally non-league grounds produce better food than football league grounds. They don't seem mass produced. They seem like from local, sort of like local suppliers. And pie was A1, couldn't fault it at all. Very nice. So there we go now. So the players are warming up. It's about 20 minutes to kick off. Ground's called the Meadow. Capacity is about 5,000. Seats just over 280, I think it is. On the main stand just to the right. I mean, it's quite a small main stand. And look, if I'm being honest, I've got to be honest in this channel. Ground is a bit dated, if I'm being honest. You can see you've got the main stand to the right of me. And it's pretty much terracing around another 3/4 of the ground. Each stand's got its own identity, i.e. it's just a concrete frame, metal frame or some corrugated sheet roof. But yeah, so it's dated, but it's Chesham, a bit about Chesham United. So they won the Southern League Premier last season. Tough to get up, you know, you have to win the league or win the playoffs. So they're here on merit, and it's a big jump up for them to the National League South. And obviously they're playing Maidstone United, who are sort of yo-yo team between the National League and the National League South. And yeah, they'll probably get promoted this season. They'll spend 2 seasons in the National League and then probably come back down again, a bit like Ebbsfleet. But there we go. So the players are warming up now. Where the ground lacks facilities a little bit, it's made up for in the food, because the food was very nice. But yeah, 20 minutes till kick off. Who am I supporting? Chesham United. Can't support Maidstone United. Come on, Chesham. So just over 20 minutes gone, it's still 0-0, pretty end-to-end stuff. I'm standing behind the goal with the Chesham United fans, Maidstone fans opposite. Said earlier on, Maidstone are in good numbers. They always travel in good numbers, especially these localish away games. This has got to be one of the bigger games for Chesham this season regarding the tendencies, because there's quite a few fans here, to be fair. One thing I've got to point out, by the way, is when I was getting a cup of tea earlier on, the Tea Hut had pretty much a bit of a mini bakery section going on, and bought myself a slice of fruitcake. And I did ask if there was any bread pudding, which they didn't sell, but they had other bakery goods there, because I was thinking about bringing out my old bread pudding review again, which I haven't done for a while. I haven't done it for a few months, my bread pudding review. But yes, I'm still always on the lookout for bread pudding, normally at non-league grounds. But as this game goes, it's still 0-0. Look, they're coming through there. Look, but still 0-0.
Get up! Didn't touch him! Ref that shit!
So Chesham just had their best chance and they just smashed it straight over the bar. But I think they've been the slightly better side, if I'm being honest, in the first half. I'm sure Maidstone are going to come out second half and probably win this, because they've been on a blinding run recently. But Chesham, kit-wise, got a little bit of a Scunthorpe, Weymouth, Burnley, West Ham vibe about it, sort of claret and blue. Maidstone obviously in their traditional gold and black. But yeah, still 0-0 with 40 minutes gone.
Half-time here at the Meadow. It is Chesham United 0, Maidstone United 0.
So it's half-time and it's 0-0. Now, explain one thing to me, okay? Make it make sense. I bought a Mars bar here for 50p, okay? Last week at Chelsea, which I didn't buy, £2.20. How does that make sense? Why is it so expensive at Chelsea and so cheap here at Chesham? Anyway, Coke and Mars. Normally can't do it in non-league grounds because I sell cans, but you know, quick calculation, cans are 66% the size of a bottle, so I can do Coke and Mars because I can do a little bit of an uplift. What are credits? Well, coming into the second half when Chesham got 1-0 up, was not expecting that because I thought Maidstone were going to come out and fly, but 1-0 to the home side, and there's the fans there, all very happy. So am I. 1-0 to Chesham. Wow, 2-0, picked the right end to stand for the second half. There we go. Rolled in 2-0 to Chesham. Was not expecting this. I thought it was going to be a Maidstone roller second half, but oh, what do I know about football? Nothing. There we go. 2-0 to Chesham. And by the way, at half time, because Gillingham had an early kick-off today, they lost 1-0 to Doncaster. The guy on left hand, I said the scores because it was a result. Lost 1-0, and all the Maidstone fans started cheering because of Gillingham's defeat. That's why I'm very happy. They are losing 2-0, but come on, Chesham. Well, I've had a bit of a walk round because it is absolutely freezing standing here, just to warm up the old bones, but still 2-0 to Chesham. I predicted a Maidstone win in the second half, but they've had a few chances, but I don't know what they're going to score, if I'm being honest. I may be wrong, I normally am when it comes to more predictions, but they've got a corner now at the far end, but yeah, it's still 2-0 to the home side.
Chesham United 2, Maidstone United 0. South Turning home field against Borough 0. These are latest scores apart from Chesham against Maidstone and
Full time. Chesham 2, Maidstone 0, and you know, Chesham deserved that because I don't think Maidstone didn't look like it was going to score at all in the end. They could have played for another 90 minutes, it just was not their day. Obviously I'm giving loads of grief to Maidstone because ultimately I wanted them to lose today, but if I'm being honest, they're normally too good for this division. I think they're a full-time outfit at Maidstone, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but yeah, so they're always up there competing for promotion, and if they don't got this season, it'll be next season, but I fully expect for them to be there at the end of the season competing. Chesham, well, all I'd say is a really nice little community club. Collecting for the local hospice, children's hospice. He had the mayor walking around with his chains on, with his collection bucket, and yeah, it's just a nice community club, and I think they're doing well to hold their own in this division because it's, you know, got promoted last season, and it's a tough step up into National League South from the Premier Leagues below, whether it be Southern or Isthmian League. But overall, good day out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. It's another one ticked off my list. Been a very, very cold day today. Didn't even bring a hat with me, so a bit crazy really. But anyway, but it's yeah, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. Obviously, click the old like button and drop us a comment, and I'll try and get back to all the comments best I can. And I'll see you at my next game, which will probably be next week. Thanks again, and bye for now.